Hello, today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. Still Heroes of Might and Magic 3, so welcome back, but we're going to be doing a subscriber's request playthrough today. This is going to be Tower, but with no Resurrection, no Animate Dead, or any Tier 5 spells, so no Dimension Door, no Implosion, no Fly, until month 5. The reason I'll allow them from month 5 is that the game should almost be over by then if it isn't already, and I'd just be slowing down the inevitable conclusion. So we're going to be going with Neela with an artifact start for the Armourer specialty, which should be really useful to help preserve our units. I did think about using Solmir, but he's the pick most of the time with Tower, so I thought I'd switch it up a little bit and play something different. We're playing on a giant map against 7 AI on a free-for-all setting, all roads, no water, strong monsters, and on 200% or impossible difficulty as always. I'll probably edit out the map creation as it's taking more than 30 seconds to generate giant maps for some reason, so let's get started. Okay, so we've finally loaded in. Let's see what we've ended up with. We've got some Infernal Trogs in front of us with a Talisman of Mana, which is actually a brilliant basic artifact to be starting with, and Mystic Orb of Mana, so that's 2 parts of our wizard well. We'll definitely be getting an artifact merchant then as soon as possible, so we can get the 3rd part. There's a water wheel, which looks sadly inaccessible. That would be really useful. And what have we ended up with in our tavern? Okay, so we've got Halon, who's a terrible hero with a great army, and we've got Caitlin, who's a brilliant hero with a terrible army. Fine. So we'll be prioritising Caitlin as soon as possible. We might even leave this Infernal Trogs fight. Reason being that I don't really want to lose army this early on. Especially when we've got a horde of hobgoblins here, which would be a good fight for us to take. It's always painful going off the road, but since I can't see any gold, I think maybe that's the way to go, because I can take these out with no losses as soon as I've got Master Gremlins. And as soon as I find some gold, I should be able to get Master Gremlins. So I think we take out the hobgoblins. It's actually a reasonably acceptable result, but we're not going to let the auto roll. So let's send 3 of our Gargs down to this lake at the bottom. I think no matter what, they're going to be able to reach us. So perhaps we just shield up instead and wait. Okay. Yeah, I think we just defend here. And we want to hit as big a stack as possible with our gremlins, so let's hit this 11 stack here. Oh wow, we actually took them out completely. Yep, we want to be leaving these bottom stacks here. Oh, nice morale. We can't hit the 10 stack, so we'll hit the 7. And we'll actually shield up and hit the 10 stack with our golems. Okay, no shock there that we've lost most of our gargoyles, that's fine though. Let's hit the 9 stack. Brilliant, we took them out in 1. Okay, so that's much more acceptable, I think. Might even be worse than the auto combat, I can't actually remember now. But let's grab the Learning Stone. Ooh, Estates. Shame it's our main hero, otherwise I really would be tempted by Estates. Especially as we've got very little gold for this start. But let's go for Scholar. And we'll go back to town just to grab our units next turn. So should be able to pick up all 16 goblins. Yep, great. And then we've got a fight against a horde of skeleton warriors, which... I mean, that could actually prove to be a pretty tricky fight. Yeah, okay. So the auto-combat thinks that we just lose automatically. Okay, apparently we can't manage to bait a single stack down to the bottom. And let's see where they end up. Okay, so we're getting 2 stacks moving up to the top. So let's shield our gremlins and do a big hit. And let's actually block off the path to get through with our gargoyle here. Does mean he's almost certainly going to get killed, but I think that's okay. Yep. And let's hit the 11 stack. Okay, cool, we killed 10 and got morale. That's pretty awesome. So let's wait here. Let's actually move both of these stacks down to the bottom and see if we can get any of these. Oh right, okay. So we're just going to lose everything. That's fine then. I can only be hit by 1 stack if I hit these here. Oh, unless I unless I one-shot them. In which case we probably want to move around here again. Okay, that's fine. Let's take the 1 and block off the path. And these second stack probably aren't going to be able to hit us. I think that's about the best we can hope for here. Okay. Some losses, but acceptable losses, I think. 16 more gremlins join the army. So it's going to be hitting these gnolls next turn. Oh, sorry, just bear me one moment. Sorry about that, I just had a quick phone call to take. So let's take out these normal orders. Yeah, I don't think I should lose 20 really. I guess we should move these forward and hope for no morale. Okay, let's shield these up. Right, let's move these to bait down the bottom. Perfect. Okay, 12, that's much better. So we'll move to the corner here. The reason being, for anyone that doesn't know, you actually use slightly less movement. Moving horizontally or vertically rather than diagonally to pick stuff up. That does give us enough gold for a new hero, which means it's got to be Caitlyn, even though I really do want Halon's army. I think it's still got to be Caitlyn. Let's see what she can get. Pray for estates. No, offense, but offense is still a pretty good skill. Okay, we can't take out anything in the Naga Bank. Dendroids will be too much. Halflings we don't want to take yet. And lots of goblins. We can definitely take lots of goblins. And let's wait for our extra army to come next turn, I think. Okay, we can't build anything, so let's just end the turn. Yeah, we want to pick up these units. Ah, one shy, okay. So let's pick up everything there. And then Neela should be able to kill these goblins without too much trouble. Yeah, and I don't think I should really lose that many. Well, I was about to say unless they morale, but yeah, there we go. There it is. Okay, so it hits our archers, that should be absolutely fine. Oh, second stack hits our archers too, that was unexpected. If we wait, then yeah, we should be able to do something extra. Let's defend on the howls, and hopefully, yeah, one-shot them. Brilliant. Oof, we put ourselves in range of both of these stacks though, which isn't ideal. Okay, well, that's a much better result than the auto-combat at least. So, let's pick up this treasure chest. And it's tempting to buy the town hall. At the same time, it is also very tempting to buy Halon. Ooh, Malekith. Okay, so I could buy Halon, or I've cleared the way here with troops, so I could go back. If I grab Halon this turn, then he's not going to be able to buy anything. 850, so it's only going to put me up to 1350 gold. If I buy him, I'm going to have nothing next turn. And Town Hall would be really useful given that we're on day 4, but I think I'm still actually better off buying Halon than getting the gold. Hey! Okay, so something about this learning stone, it obviously likes giving estates. I know that's not the way it works, but that's what it seems to be so far. So yeah, let's take estates. That's actually really useful. That improves our gold income a little bit. And this also gives us a few more troops to use next turn, which could be super useful. Caitlin can be here to pick up some of these resources, so Neela can just continue on, I think. Alright. So there's not a lot that Neela can do here, but that's fine. Caitlin, let's get out of the way for a start. Halon can come and drop these troops off. And I could use Halon to explore, or we are on day 5 already, which means day 7 is when he'd get back to town. Okay, maybe I can use Caitlin to ferry units across. Yeah, I think that's probably the right thing to do here. Because I really want to be getting Master Gremlins before I start taking... Well, yeah, like lots of rogues. That's definitely a fight that I'd want Master Gremlins for. What have we got here? A horde of gnolls. Could be a pretty tough horde, but... Did we do it? No, I don't think we do. I think we still just wait for our Master Gremlins to come back, or do we? No, let's try the fight. I think we should be okay here. I don't think I should really lose that many troops, though. So, let's see if we can draw them up to the top in the first instance. And then the others down to the bottom. Let's just wait on all of these. Let's defend, defend. Let's move back 1 square. Okay, let's shield up. 18 out of 20, that's pretty good. Let's defend and wait, and wait, and wait. Perfect. Okay, so 22, 10 to 20. Come on, 20. 17, that's not bad. And let's run away with these a little bit. We can wait on the gremlins. Let's take all the retails. Okay, great. That was worth it, I think. For Neela, that means that this particular week we should be able to actually get the rest of our gremlins upgraded, which is actually really, really good. That's exactly what we wanted to do. And in fact, I may even be able to take out... There's a churchyard there, which could be good. I may even be able to just take out these lots of infernal trogs, which will make life a hell of a lot easier for us. In fact, Halon can just move back next turn. So, with that in mind, we're on day 5. We want the town hall as soon as possible, and we want the workshop as soon as possible. So, I think we just buy the workshop now. And end the turn. That still gives us day 6 and 7 to pick up a few more bits on our heroes here. Basic scouting. Yeah, we will take basic scouting, I think. It is a giant map, so let's take basic scouting. And I think maybe we can just take the trogs without any losses at this point. No. Okay. Let's take the retail. Okay, that's fine. And they're probably just going to hit these golems, so let's wait. They do indeed. Perfect. Okay, that's much more acceptable. Alright, brilliant. So we've now got 56 Master Gremlins. That's a really, really good start to the map. And we are on day 6. So we ideally want our Citadel. Haven't got enough gold for that though. And we want our Town Hall too, but we don't have enough gold for that either. So, there's no point staying in town because we don't have a Wizard's Well. A Wizard's Well? A Mage Guild. I've obviously got Wizard's Well on the brain already. Okay, and lots of Wolf Riders. Not really a fight we want to take at this point. Shrub, so that'll be impassable. Okay. Halon can just grab that sulfur for us. And then make his way back round. He can pick up these resources for us, and then he can pick up some gremlins for us next turn as well. What have we got here? Lots of skeletons. Should be a reasonably trivial fight. As should the graveyard potentially, although it depends what's there. Yeah, let's just move down a bit with Neela. And end the turn. What's our gold income now? 1100 still. We've got 1800 gold. No, do you know what? I think I just take out lots of rogues. I think it's going to be slightly easier than lots of Wolf Riders. Overall, actually, I'm not sure. What's going to be more useful? Probably the windmill, because we are on day 7. So let's take out lots of Wolf Riders. I think that's actually perfectly acceptable. Caitlin can visit the windmill for me. And maybe let's take out the rogues as well then. I don't think I should lose that many. Okay, let's just hope for no morale. And yeah, let's move up here. This stack won't really be able to reach. Put our griffins in the way because I don't actually care about losing griffins. Ah, you're kidding me. Alright, well, I shouldn't have lost 7 gremlins there, but it is what it is. I'm not going to replay the fight. Basic Earth, air magic. Yeah, we'll take a air magician. That's really useful. Let's grab some XP. And then 5 gems. That literally couldn't have got any better. Okay, fine. That was actually worth it then. Let's pick these up and then pop ourselves on the gremlin hut for next week. And we can't really build anything, though we do want to be moving towards Town Hall and City Hall, so the choice between the Golem Factory and the Lookout Tower and the Marketplace. Marketplace obviously useful for everything, but we're not going to be trading anything up. Golem Factory, more units, which we're probably not going to buy yet. Can't do the Citadel, because we're very, very slightly short. So yeah, okay. I could also build the Mage Guild 1, which would give us some spells, which could be really, really helpful. But I'm also about to come into a new week where I'm going to need as much gold as possible. So, we're actually just going to go for the Lookout Tower. Actually doesn't give us enough gold next turn to do anything useful, which is kind of irritating, but that's okay. We can hopefully pick up some gold. Yeah, there's some gold. Fine. Yeah, we can definitely pick up some gold next turn. So, we'll start the next week. Caitlin, basic water magic, that's not a bad shout. Back to the windmill, sulfur. Could be better, could be worse. Let's take this spell. Dispel, okay. This spell, yeah. Anyway. Okay, and the next thing we're going to want to be doing is picking up Thane. He's got a few units there, that'll do. Didn't even look at what we've got with our lookout tower. Okay, so our ore pit's up there. Our lumber mill's over there as well. It's not through here, so it must be around here somewhere, I guess. Unless you have to go all the way around this way, which would be pretty brutal just to get to our main resource-producing structures. Okay, Thane can get pretty far. And I completely forgot to pick up the extra gremlins. Sweet. So let's upgrade those next turn, I suppose. And Caitlin wants to come down and grab some of these resources next turn. So... Yep, cool, Thane can pick those up. Really? Okay, so we've got a horde of gremlins guarding the Charm of Mana, the last piece of our wizard's well there. That's... Yeah, just put down in the comments, guys, if you've ever had a start that's quite this ridiculous. I know overall it's been a pretty shit start for me, but there have been some things that have been pretty insane. Okay, and I think I'm good to just end the turn now. First things first, let's upgrade these units with Halon. And pick up the last of the Master Grems. I was really hoping for advanced estates there. Never mind though. So Caitlin can pick up some gold. 2,000 gold, nice. That's a good chest. Everyone likes a good chest, as they say. Magic arrow from Thane. Yeah, that's super useful. That is super useful. And let's do a bit of exploring with Thane then, in that case. Although he does want XP. Okay, not really very far I can go here, it looks like. It's pretty much a dead end, so let's just go back there. And Neela absolutely wants to take out a horde of gremlins. 3 gargoyles, I think that's perfectly acceptable. Basic leadership. Leadership's actually a really good skill. And with no res, I'm probably going to be taking multiple factions' armies, I think. So, leadership it is. Yeah, that's genuinely absurd. Week 2, day 2, getting the wizards well. And we also have a observatory that's pretty well placed compared to our lookout tower, so we can see a decent chunk of the map for the timings. What have we got? We've got a horde of gogs, which is actually possibly doable. But I'm not sure that I really want to. On giant maps, I do really like to clear out some of my biome before I go too far into all of that. So I don't think we do go and take out the gogs. We can ignore the lean-to and the oceanids, because there's no gems here. If it was gems, I'd go and take it. But a pack of air elementals we should be able to take. We just hope there's no storm elementals. And then let's get our town hall. Really late town hall, but again, that's okay. On giant maps, you can afford to have a little bit of a slower start. So let's end the turn there. Okay. And sorry, bear with again. Okay, sorry about that. I keep getting disturbed today. So let's send Neela up to take out these air elementals and just hope for the best that we don't have any storm elementals. We do. We have 5. Okay. And we probably just want to wait. And we want to take out as many storm elementals as possible. Okay, that one elemental didn't manage to do very much damage, which is great. I think Armourer is really coming into its own there. And we can probably afford to just ignore this one storm elemental now. RNGesus is with us. Okay, we did lose a single gremlin there, but that's not too bad. Let's wait on the gremlins. And defend on the archers. Okay, well, I wouldn't normally waste the mana, but since we have wizards well, ridiculously, I think we can afford to. So let's send Neela off to take out some of these. She can probably visit the crypt as well. And let's also take her slow units. I mean, she only really has slow units, let's face it. But at least we can have 5 speed. Oh no, let's put the gargs there instead of gargoyles. And I should be able to just take out lots of pikemen with Thane, but I think I actually want Thane here instead, so that he's able to transfer these units across, and then I can take them out for the XP with Neela. But I think I will be building up a secondary hero to a decent extent this particular game. I've kind of got used to only having one hero. In particular with sort of skeletons only and other maps that I've done. but it is usually advantageous to have more than one hero. So lots of pixies is actually an easy fight, but we don't need the resources. Kind of similar to the Oceanids fight down here, so we'll probably just leave them. And Alon can actually pick up this stuff for us, and then come around to drop these extra gremlins off to Neela next turn. Okay, cool. So we're week 2, day 3. Ideally we want to be getting to our Cloud Temple as soon as possible. And we also want to be building our Citadel and up to our City Hall as well. So with that in mind, let's just grab the marketplace for now, since we're not going to be able to afford to buy the Altar of Wishes quite yet, or indeed the Golden Pavilion, but we need the Altar of Wishes before we can do that anyway. Mage Tower is of course also important, but it's a very, very expensive building, as are Magi themselves, for not the most amount of benefit, I would say. So I think we can end the turn there. Okay, great. So first things first, let's drop all these off with Neela. And we can also drop Thane's army off with her. Or, well, her army that's now with Thane, let's say. 110 gremlins, that should be a pretty decent force. No, I don't think I should really lose anything at all here. Especially as I can magic arrow kind of to my heart's content. Okay. Great, that's what we expected. Okay, no losses, that's fine. Yeah, I think this should be fine as we are. But I really shouldn't lose very many troops. Okay, nothing else can reach me this turn, so I'm safe to just kill the vampires. Let's magic arrow the liches. And I can either just kill the skeletons here, or if I melee attack... Yeah, do you know what? I think this is actually the right thing to do. I've already taken the retail. Cool. And I think maybe we just magic arrow this last white here. Let's just move out of the way. Kill the skeleton stack, wait with these, run away with the archers and the golems. And we can magic arrow these again. Let's wait. Okay, we should be able to just clean these up now. In fact, let's just do it with a magic arrow, because we'll get our mana back at the end of the turn anyway. Wisdom or Armourer. Let's take Expert Armourer. It's been doing some work for us already. We've got attack skill as well, which is great. Wisdom we can pick up later on. Ooh, Dragonbone Greaves. That's pretty good. And a big chunk of gold too, which really, really help. So, I guess first things first, we want the Golem Factory. And maybe we even trade up in future turns. I'm not 100% sure at the moment. Neela can certainly go and visit these. Thane can go and grab everything except for the gargoyles, because they're the quickest unit. And let's go and visit this on Halon, 1000 XP. Ah, yes, everything already got picked up here. That's fine then. Day 4. So we can probably also use Caitlin, but I'm not going to. I'm actually going to send her back to the north. Did I already pick up this XP shrine? I did. Okay. Yeah, so maybe Caitlin just waits around here-ish, so that she can pick up some troops next turn and ferry them over. Thane can stay where he is. Move up 1 square, just so he's accessible. Neela can get out next turn. So, Neela wants to go up here. And then Thane can drop off her army. And he can also go and pick up this bit of ore for us. No other resources that I've missed. Oh, actually there is. There's some gold there. I've got a really bad habit of missing gold piles and things that are underneath mountains. So if you ever see me missing them, it's not that I've done it on purpose, it's just that I didn't see it generally. Okay, so ore, that's not particularly useful. I was really hoping for gems, although I'm not sure if you can get gems from a lean-to. Yeah, I'm really not sure about that actually. But I can at least visit the water wheel here, and that'll give me another water wheel to visit next turn as well, which is great news. Caitlin can kind of stay where she is. And is it worth me getting the XP here? Possibly, is the answer there. I think yes, I'll grab the XP, and I will actually grab some attack skill at this School of War, and then I'll clear out this this windmill, because I think that'll be really useful to us next time. And Caitlin might as well actually sit on this windmill until next turn, at least. Okay, so we're still missing 1 gem, of course, for the Altar of Wishes, so let's build our citadel. Actually, no, let's build the blacksmith. We want to be working towards a city hall as well as troops. And we're only on day 5, so we can still build citadel and castle if we want to for the remainder of the week. Okay, great, let's end the turn. I think it's worth 1,000 gold at this point in the game. So, a horde of Oceanids. It should be a reasonably trivial fight. Let's wait and then block the rest of these in. Great, that'll do. Okay, so they've waited as well. Well, cross fingers for RNG. 27, that's not bad. Let's just defend here. And last hit on these, that should do it. Yep, great. 4 gargoyles, that's not too bad. Let's pray for gems. Crystal, okay. But there's always day 7. Sorry, day 1 of the next week. Okay, we can't get past this pack of Minotaur Kings. It's actually potentially a pretty difficult fight. I mean, if you had a high pack there, 19, that's like a 1,300 health stack, which is a lot. Like, it's really a lot for this point in the game. It is guarding a chest, a fire, and an experimental workshop. So it could be worth taking out. Let's pick up this gold pile. 700, not bad. Ugh, expert scholar, fine. And Halon can't actually do a lot other than collect some of these bits and pieces for me, so let's just do that. And let's decide what we're going to buy. I think it's got to be a citadel. We do want to start generating a few more soldiers. Okay. Okay, I'd forgotten how slow we actually are, so... Completely forgot to pass over this slow scroll, which is a shame. That would have been really useful on Neela. Let's decide at the start of next week what we're actually going to do there. And day 7, so he can just wait there. And Thane, if I just wait here, he's in a pretty decent position. Oh, there's some gold there that I also missed. I have to remember to collect that with Caitlin on the way through. Okay, so she can not actually go anywhere near as far as I thought. That's fine though, because Halon can come back down. Right. So Thane actually wants to be somewhere over here, so we might as well pick up this gold pile. Caitlin's going to be close to him there. That's probably close enough, I think. And let's see what we want to buy. So we've got a choice here. We can either keep building towards the City Hall, so build the Mage Guild, or alternatively we can just build the castle, which gives us loads more units next turn, and I think that's definitely the right thing to do. So, really slow build up since we've not found the gems that we need, but I'm really hopeful that with 2 windmills next turn, we'll be able to pick up what we're looking for. Let's hope so. And I'm not going to be able to get through anywhere here with Halon, he's kind of stuck. So, I think we end the turn there and start week 3. Alright, let's see what we've ended up with in the tavern. Josephine. Okay, Josephine's not bad. Melchior's actually a really nice hero, but I'm going to try and stick with tower heroes if I can. So let's go with Josephine. And the golems could be useful. I think I'll bring them. Sulfur, okay. So, Josephine can pass across all of these. Let's actually get rid of the halberdier, because that'll slow her down significantly. And Josephine can go and grab this. Advanced sorcery, that's no use. So, Josephine, you can also go and grab these for me, and pick up the learning stone. I think that makes sense, get some more gremlins. Can't really go wrong with more gremlins. Okay, and then Thane's pretty close. Let's move all of these across. Let's remember to move the spell scroll this time as well. So let's pray for gems. Crystal again, okay. Loss of Harpy should be a pretty trivial fight for Neela. So let's just go and do it. Gives us a couple of things to clear out. First things first, let's just magic arrow. And again, being able to just use as much mana as I want on every fight is, I think, going to prove to be pretty ridiculous. 4 to 9. Yeah, that was worth it, okay. Let's wait. Defend, defend, defend. Let's magic arrow. Okay, could have just magic arrowed that, I guess, but there was no need. Wow, okay, another terrible skill choice. I mean, it's got to be Expert Scholar rather than Basic Luck. In particular, as I've already taken Basic Leadership, so... yeah, I've only got 3 skill slots left, which will need to include, ideally, Logistics and Earth Magic. But that might not be possible. Okay, I've already visited those, so let's pick up the chest and pray for gems. Gems! We actually got some gems. Okay, Altar of Wishes it is. Fantastic, that gives us a couple of genies. Then next we're going to be looking to build the Golden Pavilion, which, yeah, we actually got enough gems, 5 gems from that campfire, so we can actually build that next turn if we want to. I don't think I will, because we're on day 1, so I'll definitely be building towards the City Hall instead. And then possibly even the capital directly afterwards. We'll just have to see. Okay, so I've got a couple of choices with Neela here. Can't quite drop off these troops, so I'll drop them off like this instead. And Halon can actually stay where he is. One way or another, Neela is definitely going to be either going south here, try and take out this pack of Minotaur Kings, or north to take out a couple of these crypts, these units here, things like that. So let's end the turn there. Who did we end up with afterwards? Dima. It's almost worth paying 2,500 gold for him just to learn Meteor Shower, but only almost. So let's build the Mage Guild. That's good. And we're going to need more wood shortly, but we do have wood here, so that should be okay. Alright, let's just return this army. Oh, crikey, sorry, bear with me one moment, my phone's going again. Sorry about that, I'm just getting telephone calls pretty much non-stop today. I'll at least try and finish the episode before I answer another call. So let's move the army back over to Neela. Thane does have a significant number of troops here, so I think that's probably worth us picking that up. And of course the Spell Scroll of Slow, well worth picking up. So let's break out a couple of these. I think a pack of Minotaur Kings probably isn't worth attacking for the potential benefit. I think I'm better off just going up through here, but it would free up some... It would free up a path to get through there, so perhaps I'll just do it anyway. Yeah, I don't think I should really be losing very many here. Well, I can Magic Arrow, which will take out 1. Okay, we definitely get 3 kills here, regardless which stack we kill, so that's good. Let's leave these 2 stacks at the bottom. Okay, and let's Magic Arrow the single unit and kill those. Fantastic. So we've just got 1 stack left. Okay, this is a much easier fight than I thought it would be. Fine. And we can pick up the resources with another hero there. And also go through here with another hero. Mercury, not really worth picking up necessarily. That's a little bit big. I think that's a maxi crypt, so I'm going to leave that for now. And Halon, take everything except the Griffins are the fastest unit. So that's fine. Josephine, we want going up to pick up these extra gremlins for us. Halon isn't doing a lot, neither is Thane, so... Halon could take out this horde of troglodytes, but I actually want to leave them so that Neela can take them out next turn. Yep, that should be perfect. So if I just wait here, I can give my troops back. And Caitlin now doesn't have an awful lot to do, so let's try and get something good. Not even a level. Alright. Okay, so we've got Neela to use, first things first, and Thane can come and grab these for me. Or really hoping for gems there. City Hall first, I think. And then we're missing nothing for the capital, so if we can get 10k gold relatively quickly, that's going to be worth taking out. Could be anywhere between 4 and 8 at those numbers. If it's 4, then I could deal with that no problem. If it's 8, then no. So let's actually send Thane down this way to see what we can find. Oh, an obelisk. I'll definitely take that. The Grailon Tower is absolutely awesome, so I'll definitely take that. And Halon just wants to give his troops back. And then Neela can take them and kill these troglodytes. Fantastic. Nothing. Ooh. Yeah, that should be fine. One griffin? No, I don't think I should lose a griffin here, really. No, I shouldn't. Let's magic carry the Walking Dead at the top. And we can just defend on these. We can just magic carry this stack again, which takes out most of it. There's no morale, so there's no disadvantage really to just hitting those. Okay, we can just defend. And then take these out. Magic carry the skeletons. Yep, perfect. 2,000 gold because it was a minimum, but that's okay. Right, okay, I can't get through that gap. I need to kill the armadillos first. Okay, fairly trivial fight. Take advanced air magic. And I do want to take these out for the gems as soon as possible. Especially given we're day 3, which gives us 4 more days to build the Golden Pavilion and potentially the Cloud Temple. Which only costs 5,000 gold. I remembered it being really, really expensive, but maybe that's just the upgrade. Maybe I've just completely misremembered that. It's definitely possible. So let's grab some wood. And grab this chest as well. 1000 XP. Let's see what's in here. Quite a small imp cache. But we'll take it out anyway because we want as much gold as possible. So yeah, let's take this. We should be able to take that next turn relatively trivially as well. Don't really know what Caitlyn's doing at the moment, just hanging around waiting to chain units I suppose, so let's end the turn. Okay, so I was about to say I don't think I should really lose even that few units, but I think I probably will lose a couple. Ugh, morale of course. Oh well, I just lose the one archer by the looks of it. Okay, so it was pretty much the same as the auto result, but it's for 3,000 gold and a little bit of experience, so that's fine. Do we want to take out several storm elementals? Yeah, almost certainly. No, I'm not going to pursue them though. Pack of sea witches. Could be a potentially dangerous fight. Let's decide next turn. Okay, Halon can go and pick up some of these resources for me, which is great. A throng of familiars. Throng seems a little bit extreme. But that would be great XP for Neela. Okay, so it's an overground grail. Actually a chance of us getting it in that case. And we've got lots of stone golems here. Nothing else is actually free. So let's send Thane back round to make sure that we visit the water wheel up here. I'm guessing we visited the other one. We did. Okay. So yeah, not a lot for Caitlin to really be doing. I'll just stick her on the windmill for next week at this point, I suppose. Let's take advanced mysticism. To a large degree, it doesn't even matter what we take. Okay, so we've got a few choices on our build path. I think in reality, though, the only realistic build path is going to be Golden Pavilion into Cloud Temple. But it's also going to depend if we can find any more gems. Because at present, we do not have enough. And I'm only one turn away from being able to build the capital. It's turn 4 now. Which means it'll be day 5. If I save the gold, it'll be day 5 when I build the capital, day 6 for the Golden Pavilion, and day 7 for the Cloud Temple. In which case, I think I'm actually going to save the gold. Yeah, I'm going to save the gold. What actually is my kingdom income? 2600, so I'm not quite going to be able to do it next turn, actually. Unless we can find a way to take out a lot more familiars. Or a lot more units in general, I guess. Yeah, it's a shame we can't clear that out, because there's also a campfire there which has the chance of having gems in it. But I think I'm going to be better off. I think what I'm actually going to do is call the episode there. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Sorry for the abrupt end.